Okay, so I thought I'd show you kind of what I'm doing today on the Bronco. It's a 2021 First Edition. Waited a long time for it. I'm pretty proud of it. I've had it about 6 months, maybe 8 months now. So today I'm doing the electrical, so doing the Victron stuff with the Lynx power in and distributor, an MPPT, 2 Orions that will charge from the alternator. But on the Bronco, it's Area 51, as you can see, pretty popular color. I've done the JCR winch plate with Warn Evo 12S winch, Warn Epic hooks, as you can see there on the front. I've got they're from the factory. The covers say Ford Racing, but they're actually rigid lights. So the rigid pod lights there and the rigid 40-inch light bar, factory mounts, but had a terrible time with the factory parts for the roof rack. I can tell you about that in a second. I've done under hood an Aerobee twin compressor mount with the Bluetooth module, and it comes out right here. So you can see it has the chuck for the air, and this will also be solar in for an external solar port. I like that so far, and it's rigged on the toggle switch number 6, I think, so that's good. You can see on the factory Yakima platform I've got a 270 awning. It's real windy, so I'm just going to shoot from this side today and show you, but I like that. Overland Vehicle Systems 270 awning seems sturdy. It's pretty cool. I've used it a lot at like kid football practice and stuff. I've got the accessory rail up here full length, and GoPro and my Garmin InReach mounts just up there right now. I also have a phone when it's not there, but I do like the factory plugs up there for that kind of stuff. I also have metal molle door panels, cup holder things, door panels on the both sides. I like that. It helps. For example, this is a fanny pack with some protection in there. I just like having the rigid panels, and these also allow the net from the factory to still be retained to put something behind it, which there's nothing on the other side, and that's been pretty handy there. And I also have a weboost under the seat, the weboost drive InReach, I believe it is. Over here, I put in the Goose Gear factory seat delete. Just got this in 2 or 3 weekends ago. I've been waiting a long time for it. So 2 compartments, and that's where the electrical is going. I have the 3 Battleborn batteries that are going in there. I'm building a box for it today, and then the MPPTs and the Orion DC chargers are going in here and all that good stuff. The Lynx system and the distributor and all that. So that's kind of there. I do have the factory, dealer installed, but Ford soundbar. The stereo wasn't great in this. It's not my primary concern for the Bronco, but I did want the tunes a little bit better, and I had a bunch of points from buying this on those Ford points, so why not? I got that absolutely free. As you can see up here, so these rails that go end to end, they're not factory, but the platform is the Ford factory Yakima Platform B. So when I got my Bronco, it was supposed to have a roof rack from the factory, and they forgot the roof rails, and they were going to be back ordered a year. So I had literally the light mounts from the factory, and I had the platform from the factory. So I bought these rails, which were ridiculously expensive. This is a Z-Roads, but a great product, but heavy and unbelievably priced for what it is. I had a welding shop weld crossbars, because all the Yakima stuff thinks that you have crossbars because it's kind of made for kids with surfboards. And I put the factory rack on there. I welded, I had him weld the factory light bar mount on there, and so it does all work. But it was kind of crazy, and now I'm probably going to take it all off and buy like a trail racks or something with the side packs, now that more stuff is out for the Bronco, and just kind of waste my money there, or maybe try to sell it. I have on top, as you can see there, I have a set of maxtrax in mounts from Equipped Expedition Outfitters. I have a shovel and axe right there, and another Equipped, and I think those are one of their big awning companies. I've lost the name. And then I have a Rome box I'll show you here on the back. So I did a Rome toolbox, and it has recovery gear, so it fit up there nicely. I got those new mounts that they just came out with. And I also have a front runner table, which again doesn't work on something like this, but I made it work, where you unlock it, lift the latch, and then you can slide out a full-size stainless table to cook on or eat on or what have you. So I do like that because it goes underneath the rack. It doesn't take up any room. On the other side, I just have a high lift jack and a rotopax gas can. But again, probably going to completely take that roof rack off and put another one on that's a lot lower, lighter, cleaner looking. And then in the back, I have the Goose Gear. This is what I got first from Goose Gear. I got their fridge system. So it's a fridge slide pull out. It's called the Icebox 1.2. I think it's the only one that fits the Bronco, with a drawer, obviously in gray. And then I got their new drawer, which is wider, 22 and something, with a little cutout for the, not that big a deal, but for the striker catch on there. As you can see, I'm working on this thing, so still got to figure it out. But I put in one of my two JCR molle side panels. I have another one, and then I may do their upper shelf, which is like 29.5 inches. It should just clear this by 1.5 inches for like sleeping bags and stuff. And I may put the inverter, this guy, I'm probably going to try to mount it back here behind this so that it's out of the way. But I also have a, if you're wondering, this is a, I got it from a Quip. This is a National Luna 40 liter. And man, it's, I mean, by the hair on your chinny chin chin, will it fit in this slide from Goose Gear? It's not rated to, but the measurements worked. And when I put it in there, I actually, to be honest, now that I think about it, I had to take on the sides of the slide, I had to undo the nuts and bolts that came with it, buy for 20 bucks at the hardware store a little pop riveter kit, and I put pop rivets in it so that it'd be smooth on the inside, and then the fridge just fits. I have some straps that I'll put on there, but just kind of some stuff I'm working on the Bronco. I did change the back bumper, but no swing out there. That's an Addictive Desert Designs bumper. I like it. It's all metal, gives you good angles. Again, epic hooks back there. I did put a front runner table on the Bronco. It's not made for this tailgate, but it worked perfectly. So that's cool. And it cleared the hump. So this hump, so pretty cool. Now I can kind of have a little kitchen back here. The 270 wraps around back here. That's pretty neat. Anyway, still working on the Bronco. Still have the water system to do. Still have finished all the electrical for the 12 volt and everything for outlets and plugs and inverter and all that. But I'm getting there. I'll show you more later. Thanks.